MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. The Fish look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Number 43 starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, Dero. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, Dero, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Who stands out to you, Danny?
I'll admit I'm a little concerned about Freddie Freeman right now. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Albies is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Freeman rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as they extend their lead to 3.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
From the belt, the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. 3 runs already home here. A ball and a strike to Brian McCann.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's another 1-2. And that is swung on and missed by McCann as he set down on strikes for out number 2.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Johan.
Digging in, Johan Camargo. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. On the ground to third. On to Dietrich at first, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Mike Foltynewicz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Coming to the plate now, Kim. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. On the ground to the left side. Courageux brings it in from a knee. He gets him. What a play. So a fine play down there at the hot corner to take a base hit away, and that would appear to be a good segue to check out the league leaderboard for team fielding percentage. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Dietrich has a play. 1 away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Well, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, the Fish have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Striding in, Ender Inciarte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pereira sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead. Now batting, Derek Dietrich. His career line with Fulton-Avich. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. 1-0 the count. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. At the plate, Neil Walker. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. There's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Batting 6. Not shortstop. Gestion.
Stepping in, JT Riddle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting 7. The third baseman.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. His career line with Fulton-Avich. He's 4 for 11. First pitch of the at-bat. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Dietrich on third with 2 out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Marlins leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in now, Nick Markakis, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-2. He pulls this one into right. Kim is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to short. Riddle has it to second for 1. Relay to Dietrich, and they turn the double play. That's how the inning comes to a close. Braves go down without a whimper here. They lead it 3-0.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third. And this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored. And a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, he acknowledged how important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport.
For the Marlins, the catcher, number 63.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Swanson is there. He's got it 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning now as we get a look there at the standings in the NL East as you see where the Braves find themselves entering play. Now in the box, number 43. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Number 43 becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Markakis, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
In now, Kim, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1. Pereira stands at second with 2 gone. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Albies as we begin the top of the 4th.
Ozzie.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1.
On a line, that's a base hit. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And you can see there where he ranks on the Braves team leaderboard. Currently tops on the ball club in that category. Brian McCann will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Starlin Castro is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury.
Number 13.
First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Skied into straightaway right. Kim has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
the pitcher.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Matt Kemp, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Liner toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit for Kemp.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box now, Derek Dietrich, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And with it, the Marlins have cut it to 3-2 now.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of the game can change just like that.
Here's Starlin Castro,
the second baseman.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. His career line with Foltynewicz, not great. He's 1 for 8. Base is empty here with nobody out. Two balls and no strikes.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from this funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
First offering on its way. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go as the third baseman, Brian Anderson. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Markakis has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's the... So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ender Inciarte. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. The first stepping in, Freddie Freeman. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Left center, base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Ronald Acuna comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Behind 0-2 now.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind it 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's no. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready for another chance? Number 63. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 63.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to count. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is right there, 1 down. Garrett Cooper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Marlins. Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and a dozen RBIs. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Now that's popped up. Camargo is there for it. 2 gone.
the center fielder,
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Rosell Herrera. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And this is low, ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Driven to right field and deep. Back goes Marquez, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Marlins have come back to tie things at 3.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Soft liner to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way. And that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Albies has got it, and the side is retired. Arlene Garcia will come on in relief now, as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Arlen.
Digging in once again, Brian McCann. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brian McCann becomes the first out of the inning. Back up the middle. Riddle gathers it in. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Popped him up. Dietrich moving to his left, and that ends the inning. down in order go the Braves. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Ready once again, Dietrich, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Struck him out. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He drew a walk his first time up.
Baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Castro.
No, that's too low. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Your attention,
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Markakis has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go. Rafael Ortega is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 69.
Hit down the third baseline. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. Into the box, Ender Inciarte. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner. In now, Nick Markakis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The first baseman, Freddie.
Stepping in now, Freddie Freeman, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And no one will track it down. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. High in the air out to center field. Herrera waits on it. And the inning is over. Braves strand 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Number 75 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 75.
Ready for another shot now. Number 63. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Leading off for the Marlins, the catcher, number 63.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Chad Waller is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Yeah. Waller.
And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
1 strike.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. This is flared out towards second. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Marlins,
Jose Osuna will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
36, Jose Osuna.
And a ball 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
The batter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rosell Herrera. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Ball
3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. He's set, and the payoff pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Albies scoops it up onto first, and this will remain a tie. Waller will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching,
A.J. Ramos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big...
Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Acuna rounds third and is striding for home. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. From the stretch. In there for strike one. The Marlins are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by one. They're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by one going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Popped up. Waller calls for it. One down.
now batting, catcher.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Brian McCann. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He was a ground out victim last time up. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Daniel Winkler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Daniel Winkler now catching and batting 9.
Now here's the pitch.
Tyler Flowers.
Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
Now you can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
In now, Matt Kemp, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Winkler has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Winkler playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 1st round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And now Derek Dietrich spreads into the batter's box. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One and 1. Here it comes. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1 and 2. The 1-2. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Acuna will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. 0-1 pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Kim, the runner at first with 2 gone. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. The 2-1 pitch takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1 left. So digging in now, Dansby Swanson. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. Now that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Caleb Smith enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Standing in now, Ender Inciarte. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Fastball called for strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted in the air to center. Herrera is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Up next for Atlanta.
So coming to the plate, Nick Markakis. Last time through was a base hit. On to Dietrich at first, and that'll end the inning. Luke Jackson enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Leading up for the Marlins.
At the plate, JT Riddle. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Lined up and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Swing and a line drive. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base path?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Lewis Brinson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 9, Lewis Brinson.
In the dirt here. Anderson is off at first with 2 away. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. 1-1. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Miami down to their last strike. Strike him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon.